What's going on there, sexy people? Here's your number one gaming beast, and how are you doing, fellow Beastians? And today we're doing Zafehouse Diaries, and in this episode, the team is going to be consisting of the Next Round people. Yes, from the website I'm involved in, the Next Round. If this is the first time you're chiming in, Zafehouse Diaries is a very interesting adventure, text adventure, RPG strategy kind of mix. Very story-driven, very character-driven, and it's always every time it's a new story, so to speak. It's a diary, and the diary you can save them and you can read them later. It's really cool, so why don't we just check it out? And the thing about this that I have the characters from the Next Round here, the people, but I've given them, they're going to have a random job and random personality traits. The only thing that's not random is their name and their age. Everything else is random. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the game. So on deadline, where you have to survive, you start with 5 survivors, and you have to survive until the chopper comes. That's the hardest. So let's go and start. Building the town, building the bricks, oh yeah. Wednesday, February 26, 6 a.m. House 3, Alexa Way. We made it. Among our fragile group, we have a soldier, a college student, an artist, a surgeon, and a social worker. We arrived with a few weapons, some tools, some food, and a few medical supplies. The 5 of us are wary of each other. Lucifer's isn't adjusting well to the group, but Alex might be able to hold everyone together. They found a note, and a rescue operation was on the way, and a chopper will arrive soon, but they don't know when or where. They have to scour the area and check out this on the note, which is 9 Nightingale Road, and check out what could be in this address, if there's some clue, and usually it is, to where the rescue operation will be. So yeah, we have in our team people from the Next Round. And you might be asking, where is Critical Failure? Where is little old me, Darabka? Well, I have decided that because I have only a limited amount of people, which is 5, I'm going to put on the people that weren't in the last session, in the last the D&D game, the one that was with the D&D group. So, and I put in Death Adder 83, Lucifer's Lawyer, Alex, and Michael. And I added in Kaiser to fill out the group because I decided Kaiser is going to be our Deadpool who doesn't die and kind of reappear. In not every game of Zafehouse, but we'll see. It depends on how it fits. And let's see how the group dynamic is. Okay, Lucifer's Lawyer is a soldier, age 24. Lucifer was a soldier. He's 24, straight, uneducated, and comes from a wealthy background. Okay, so interesting. He's fit at, usually shooting and all these things and treating injuries, so what a soldier is good at. And his random background is he's got a lingering prejudice toward the middle class. Interesting. Very different from the real Lucifer's Lawyer, but okay. Alex Swingle, Sergeant. Ooh, that's foreboding. Age 25. Alex was a surgeon. He's 25, straight, uneducated, and comes from a poor background. He's, he can do the surgeon stuff. He claims he isn't racist, but he doesn't look like the look of Lucifer's Lawyer. Okay. Retro Kaiser. Retro Kaiser is a college student. He's 23, background, high school education. He's smart and knowledgeable, investigative and inquisitive, but is not especially useful at anything. Claims he isn't racist, but he doesn't look like the look of Lucifer's. Okay, Lucifer's Lawyer is not very popular already. Michael Smith, social worker, age 30. He's a social worker. He's 30, straight, uneducated, and comes from a middle-class background. He's smart and knowledgeable, socially oriented, but is not especially useful. And he claims he isn't racist, but he doesn't look like the look of Death Adder 83. Oh, this is always a joy to read. Death Adder 83 is an artist. Ooh, age 31. Death Adder 83 was an artist. He's 31, straight, has university education, and comes from a middle-class background. He's perceptive and focused, artistic and creative, and is just useful at preparing meals. He claims he isn't racist. He just doesn't like the look of Retro Kaiser. Okay. Okay, to start out this game, you can spread a rumor about the people, and the rumor, it's something that can help the social dynamic, or it can really weaken it too, because the rumor can be a positive, negative, it just depends. And the way I'm going to do to spread the rumors is I'm going to choose a person randomly using a six-sided die and a little list here of the name. Like every number represents a person, and then I'm going to roll again for the random rumor. Okay, so I'm not going to say what number is what, but if I roll a 6, at both cases I need to re-roll. Okay, so I'm rolling now for who is going to have the first rumor. 4, Alex Swingle. Oh great, so he's already here. So, and let's see what kind of rumor I will spread about him. 1, activism. The rumor will be spread during the next round until you may change it as many as you like. He was a member of the local association for concerned surgeons, Uber nerds, and social workers. Yes, I made a job. It's called Uber nerds. So, yeah, that's the thing now. But it kind of makes sense. Kind of. Okay. We need to search first the area. Who's best at searching? Search location for anything useful. Retro Kaiser, Lucifers, and Alex are pretty good at these. We're gonna make Retro Kaiser. Ooh, let's throw in some drama where Alex and Retro Kaiser are gonna look for something useful. Watch for zombies. I'll say that's Lucifer's thing, since he is now the soldier. We got a baseball bat, a handgun, and a Zweihander sword. Nice, a two-handed sword. Very cool. That's a weapon I made, and it's pretty badass. So it's of course made by Cold Steel. It's an inside joke. If you get it, you're awesome. And yeah, if not, check out Cold Steel. Type it into your YouTubes, into your Google, Cold Steel, and add a two-handed sword or something like that, and or just Cold Steel and sword, and you'll see a very nerdy, chubby guy hacking at testing his and showing his swords that he sells on real swords, battle-ready swords. He's testing them on pig carcasses and the like, and ice blocks and whatever. So, okay, so you have to give everyone a command. Well, you don't have to necessarily give everyone a command, but Death Adder 83 as the artist, he'll do the traps. Who's good at barricading? Yeah, Michael's not really good, so we'll let him. Where's Michael again? Social worker, right? Maybe he can talk some sense into the zombies and bring them to like a social program for zombies or something. No, we don't need a distraction. Modify item. And Death Adder 83 as an artist, he can barricade. He's going to make it very artistic barricades, so to speak. Because I used to make jobs, and I used to try to make the person, I would give them jobs that they would, I think they would have, but it's much funner to give them random jobs and backgrounds. So, what could Michael do? Maybe watch for zombies? Yeah, social work has done very a good job, so I apologize, Michael, but it's the luck of the draw. It's all randomly generated, so I'll just make you help Death Adder with the barricading, because what we need first is to search the area and barricade. So now we progress time for an hour, and that's like every hour you give them something to do, and then you progress time. A rumor has spread around the group. Apparently, Alex was something of an activist. He was a member of the local association for concerned surgeons, Uber nerds, and social workers. On hearing the rumor, Michael became closer to Alex, since he's also a social worker. Lucifer's lawyer, Retrokaiser, and Death 83 were indifferent about it. Retrokaiser and Alex found 5 snacks in the kitchen, and they probably reviewed them too. Retrokaiser and Alex found a snack and a sponge in the kitchen and the crowbar, a dumbbell and a pair of pliers in the basement. Okay. Death Adder 83 and Michael broke a bed into 2 barricades. Retrokaiser notes there's 2 showers at the house. Half the rooms have now been searched. Yeah, pretty boring stuff. Nothing funny yet, so we gotta get this moving. Retrokaiser and Alex found a guitar in the basement. Oh dear. Death Adder 83 and Michael broke a refrigerator into 4 metal barricades. They secured 3 entrances. Okay, Kaiser found a flashlight. They found a screwdriver. Yeah, okay, the first zombie has been attacking the barricade. Nothing too bad yet. Because I'm doing it quick and loudly. Yeah. The house is surrounded by a small number of zombies. The noise level is extreme. It's a beacon for zombies. Okay. Okay, we'll do it slowly and quietly then. It wasn't. See, if you do it fast and loud, then zombies will come. You know. So you gotta keep it low, but it's also good to work fast. But it's like always a gamble, you know. Retrokaiser and Alex found a snack. They found a deck of playing cards. All rooms have been searched. Okay, so we could maybe try to go and... well, how much food do we have? Let's see how much food we have. We got some snacks. Okay, 12 snacks. We got a bandage, and we got a bunch of different crap. So, yeah, whatever. Let's move this on. Alex and Michael have been getting along so well that everyone at the house is feeling closer. Oh dear. Alex tried to play a game of chess, but no one else was interested. He's annoyed at Lucifer's, Retrokaiser, Death Adder, and Michael. Well, Alex wanted to play chess. Nobody cared. Lucifer says he's feeling secure in the house. Barricades didn't are attacked, but they held firm. They made a barricade out of a microwave oven. Blah, blah, blah. Kaiser has been tinkering with the guitar. He hopes it will be better at playing music. Nice. That's so Kaiser. He plays some of his awesome music. Okay, the sound level is low, so there's still a couple of zombies out there. I could maybe snipe some, but it's really not necessary at this point. I think the sound would actually attract them. Okay, so a barricade was attacked, blah, blah, blah. Glass and plastic barricades remained. Lucifer, Kaiser, and Alex ate 3 snacks. Death Adder 83 briefly stopped barricading entrances, picked up a Zweihander sword, and hacked a zombie in the left arm through a secured window. Yeah. I mean, he's Death Adder, so... I mean, it would be more appropriate with the giant golden axe, but I haven't made golden axe as a weapon yet. But I should make a golden axe weapon, so... So he was probably listening to his Golden Axe remix and with his MP3 player. Kaiser washed himself in the shower in the first bathroom. He's grateful for the soap. Okay. How secured is the house? Yeah, pretty much all are secured, so let's make traps. Alex, Death Adder 83, and Lucifer's, and Kaiser's gonna watch for zombies. A stake and chain trap. Okay, I love these names for these because you gotta imagine those traps. And these are just the basic traps now. They had a stake and chain trap has been set in the living room. Blah blah blah. It does medium damage, whatever. Okay, here's interesting. Death Adder 83 and Michael had an argument in the first bathroom. Michael threw a medicine cabinet at Death Adder 83, but he missed and it smashed it to pieces. It won't even be useful for scraps. So who knows? Maybe they argued about some video gaming related stuff. Death Adder 83 ate a snack. A stake and chain trap has been set into the attic. A knife and clamp trap has been set into the attic. Knife and chain trap. Lucifer's and Death Adder 83 became frustrated with each other while making traps. Michael hasn't made any progress barricading for a few hours. Okay then. Let's continue this here. More traps have been set up. A glass and piano wire trap has been set in the third bedroom. Okay. And stake and clamp. Alex and Retro Kaiser 2 and a stake and piano wire trap. So what's a stake as in like I'm not quite sure what kind of trap. So you gotta use your imagination here. A nail and chain trap. Maybe the stake is like it lures them in because it's meat, right? But if we would have steaks, then we would use it for food. So I'm guessing like steak as in like to stake people with like a pointy, edgy piece of wood or something. So a knife and piano wire trap. Okay, it's getting dark outside. We got to be more vigilant. Kaiser's reported there's a small number of zombies. Headed annoyance level is low. Lucifer Lawrence and Death Adder 83 became frustrated with each other while making traps. Okay, let's make some experimental outdoor traps. That's what we need to do. Stake and chain trap. We'll make Michael watch for zombies with Kaiser. The exterior is now fully trapped. So there's a stake and clamp. There's a stake and chain trap and a stake and clamp. It sounds like something to eat, like clam, steak and clam. Some steak and clam, laddie. I don't know where that came from. The exterior is fully trapped. Okay. Let's make some traps. Death Adder 83 and Lucifer's. Let's make some experimental traps. Those are always fun. An experimental guillotine and cage trap has been set up. An experimental stake and chain trap. They are great with setting traps. Spike and cage. I think the place should be slowly fully trapped. Okay, we're fully trapped now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, it's now 10 p.m. We've trapped it fully, we barricaded it fully, it's completely secured. I think we could still barricade it. Let's see how we are in sleep-wise. Wow. Lucifer's lawyer does not like Death Adder 83. Michael does not like Death Adder 83. But Alex doesn't like Lucifer's really that much, and Kaiser and Lucifer, they don't like each other very much. So far, Alex is getting along pretty well with almost everyone except Lucifer's. Lucifer's lawyer isn't getting along with anyone, really. So that's really interesting. Not yet time to do a new rumor. what I wanted to see. Okay, we can see if they're tired. Everyone is tired, but they go automatically to sleep, so I think they could still do some barricading. And we'll do it slowly and quietly. Because now we have it barricaded, but what we can still do... You see, there's this sniper nest thing, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. Maybe it's on a specific place we can only do that. But, yeah, that's something I want to try out. Okay, Death Adder 83 ate a snack. Michael says he's feeling secure in the house. Michael briefly stopped watching for zombies, picked up its Zweihander sword, and hacked a zombie in the right leg through the secured window. Alex has tinkered with a spanner. He hopes it will be better at modifying items and making devices. Yep. And let's see here. I think we're fine with barricading, so let's see here. Who can watch for zombies? Who's good at modifying items? Death Adder and Alex can do some modifying items. Okay, Alex is modifying a motorcycle helmet, and Death Adder 83 is modifying a crowbar. Death Adder 83 and Alex have been discussing tactics. They're both feeling smarter. Michael tried unsuccessfully to convince others to relax and have a drink. He's disappointed with everyone. Death Adder 83 and Alex are getting along better after modifying items. Lucifer said there's a small number of zombies, blah blah blah. Let's move this along. Alex created a reconditioned motorcycle helmet. It is now better at withstanding attacks. Okay, here's something interesting. Lucifer's lawyer and Retro Kaiser had an argument in the kitchen. Well, that's not really surprising. But the question is, what were they arguing about? Retro Kaiser threw a chair at Lucifer's lawyer, but he missed and it smashed into pieces. It won't even be useful for scraps. Wow, there's some real tension going on here. Alex is modifying a pair of pliers, blah blah blah. Death Adder 83 created a precision crowbar. It is now better at modifying items and making devices. Barricades were attacked by the room and the bedroom and the living room. Retro Kaiser was tinkered with a dumbbell. Fortunately, he made it less effective at exercising. Oh, Kaiser. Making things less precision and less precise. Less useful, I guess. Okay, he's still fresh, so we'll just let everybody else chill and see what they do by themselves. Retro Kaiser tried to play a game of chess, but no one else was interested. He's annoyed at Lucifer's Death Adder 3. Michael finished playing a game of solitaire. He says he feels mentally refreshed. Death Adder 83 is feeling slightly fit after doing some exercise. Yes, a dud dumbbell helps. So Kaiser ruined the dumbbell. We don't know how, but he ruined it. And Death Adder did a workout with an 80s montage song, I'm sure. Death Adder 83 quickly grabbed some soap and jumped into the shower in the first bathroom. He feels clean and fresh. Michael could not find a shower, so he had to settle for splashing water on himself. Yeah, because Death Adder went to the shower. He's annoyed at Death Adder 83 for taking the shower. Michael is also frustrated he didn't find any soap to wash with. Alex and Michael took some time out to trade fighting techniques. They're both feeling more capable and confident. Lucifer's reported at the house for a small number, yep. Alex and Michael got drunk together. Nice. This is the next round. The next round party, basically. The alcohol may have given them a bit of a courage, but it's diminished their abilities. Sun's coming up, it will be easier to spot zombies. Michael and Alex played a game of chess. As expected, Michael won. Both are feeling sharper after the game. As expected. So, okay, this is getting... They're just more or less bored. Let's see how they are. Whatever. I think... What is this for a place? Factory. There should be quite some stuff here. So what we'll do is we'll have Lucifer's lawyer. But we could go here for food. There's a restaurant, but those are usually... We need to scout out the area first. Let's have him do some scouting. And we're gonna give him a baseball bat. And Alex, close combat. Okay, warehouse 8 on warehouse on 8 Alexa Way. Warehouse at 8 is a small building with around 7 rooms. It has 5 doors and 8 windows, blah blah blah. Scouted around the perimeter of the warehouse. Lucifer's lawyer did. He counted 1 zombie outside. Peering through the window, he saw 4 zombies inside. Lucifer's returned from his recon of the warehouse at 8 Alex away. Death Adder 83 is modifying a Zweihander sword, and Alex is modifying a baseball bat. Retro Kaiser and Lucifer's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Death Adder 83 created a spiked Zweihander sword. It is now better at close quarters combat. Michael is feeling slightly fit after doing some exercise. A dumbbell helped. Okay, I think it's time for a new rumor, and let's see who will get the new rumor. 3, that is Retro Kaiser. And let's see what kind of new rumor. Now, every rumor you can do only once. Once you're out of rumors, then it kind of resets. So that would be 2, which is charity, right? Though his work as a college student, he was known among friends for offering his services free of charge to uneducated middle-class people. So, what, he was like like giving lessons or something? How to be a college student or something? I don't know, something like that. Okay. Let's see who can watch for zombies. Like, we're gonna do some little modifications still. A rumor spread around the group through his work as a college student. He's been known among friends for offering his services free of charge through uneducated middle-class people. On hearing the rumor, Lucifer's lawyer, Death Adder 83 Alex, and Michael became closer to Retro Kaiser. Death Adder 83 is modifying a baseball bat. Retro Kaiser briefly stopped tinkering, picked up a screwdriver, and skewered a zombie in the left foot through a secured window. Lucifer's reported at the house surrounded by a small number of zombies, blah blah blah. Sound level is low. Alex is making good progress on the modification on the baseball bat. Okay, Alex is modifying handgun. Alex and Lucifer's lawyer had an argument in the living room. Alex threw a chair at Lucifer's lawyer, but he missed and it smashed to pieces. It won't even be useful for scraps. Death Adder 83 says he's feeling secure at the house. Death Adder 83 almost finished modifying the baseball bat. Kaiser washed himself in the bathroom. Okay, let's... Ooh, something happened. This blood splatter means something. Death Adder 83 created a spiked baseball bat. It is now better at close quarters combat. Kaiser and Lucifer Retro Kaiser and Lucifer's lawyers arguing has escalated into a fight. Lucifer's lawyer ended up with a broken arm. Holy shit. Kaiser has broken Lucifer's lawyer's arm. A zombie wandered too close to a secured window. Alex grabbed a spiked Zweihänder sword and hacked its torso. Death Adder 83 is modifying flashlight. Alex created a double-barrel handgun. It is now better at close quarters combat. Alex is modifying a screwdriver. Okay, now. Broken left arm. So, yeah, first fight. This wasn't the first fight, but the first fight that where somebody got hurt. So, even though Lucifer's is hurt, I think he's still fine to go out on a mission. Let's send Michael and Retro Kaiser to take over this place. We gonna first assault in and around, attack zombies in and around the house without entering before heading back. Okay, we're gonna take one double-barreled handgun, spiked baseball bat, the ammo, and a spiked Zweihänder sword. And yeah, let's see what happens. The first fight. Okay, house on 7 Alexa Way. The house at 7 Alexa Way is a small building with around 7 rooms. Okay, yeah, I just changed the volume quick. So the house at 7 Alexa Way is a small building with around 7 rooms. It has 1 door and 10 windows leading inside from the house. Retro Kaiser, Michael, and Lucifer's lawyer assaulted the location. Lucifer's opened fire on 2 zombies lurking around outside. He took down one of them. The remaining 1 zombie outside were wiped out after they moved in for some close combat. There are no more zombies lurking outside. The house is clear of zombies for now. Kaiser, Michael, and Lucifer's returned from their assault on the house at 7 Alexa Way. Death Adder 83 created a terrifying flashlight. It is now better at close quarters combat. Death Adder 83 is modifying crowbar. Axe created a terrifying screwdriver. It is now better at close quarters combat. Yep. Yeah, so nothing too special. But I think it's time that we breach the area. So we'll get again Lucifer's, and this time we'll get a what is he again? Surgeon, right? We'll leave Alex behind because he's a surgeon. We'll take Michael and Death Adder 83, and the rest will stay behind. Watch for zombies, Retro Kaiser. And then we'll do a breach, and we'll give them a double-handed handgun, a spiked baseball bat, and a spiked Zweihänder sword. And a reconditioned motorcycle helmet. And a terrifying flashlight, and a precision crowbar to get them in. Okay, so that's quite a lot of stuff, but we'll be staying there and making a second base, and then we'll move to maybe a bigger area once we get some more weapons. Okay, that's at 83. Michael was where they approached the house. Intention of breaking in. It was an easy place to get access to. They found a way in pretty fast. They headed into the small second-story window leading into the second bathroom. Took no time using the precision crowbar. The group brought along, so that's good. There are no zombies inside the second bathroom. The location is silent. A small mob is gathering outside the house. Now that could be dangerous, but we'll see. Lucifer's ate a snack. Alex is modifying a frying pan. So let's hope this breaching will be successful. Alex created a terrifying frying pan. It's not better as close quarters combat. Alex is just modifying left and right, basically. Okay, Kaiser reported a large mob of zombies outside the house, of course. He added the noise at the house is low. Hopefully zombies won't be interested. Secured doors and windows should slightly dampen the noise. Death at 83 and Lucifer's ate 2 snacks. Okay, it seems like, oh, they're safe. So, search location for anything useful. We'll have Kaiser come here. And we'll have, what's his, Michael return with some of the stuff. Like a baseball bat. Well, the spiked baseball bat. And a cooking ingredient. And what else can he carry? Precision crowbar. I think that's it. So you'll return to the main base, bring some things. Alex waited for the right moment and let Michael inside. The zombie wandered too close. In the secret window, Alex grabbed a terrifying screwdriver and stabbed its torso. Alex created a terrifying saucepan. Now, that's one of the weirdest weapons you can see, because you can use saucepans for cooking, of course, but you can also modify them for close combat. Alex is modifying a butter knife. Lucifer's and Retro Kaiser's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Lucifer's found some cooking ingredients, some other stuff. Half the rooms have been searched. Okay, let's see here. Kaiser can search. Death Adder can watch for zombies. And both will just watch for zombies for now. How we're doing food-wise? Well, we have a cooking ingredient, which is not good. Oops. Lucifer says Lucifer's lawyer said he saw Retro Kaiser steal and hide some painkillers while searching the house. Retro Kaiser says they helped him cope with the chronic pain. I guess he saw some really shitty YouTube videos, so that's the pain he's talking about. We could demand that he hand over the pills, but that might lead to severe withdrawal symptoms. Now we got a choice here, and since everything is random, we're gonna roll here, okay? So, 1, 2, 3 will be take the pills, and 4 to 6 will be leave it be. Okay, so I'm rolling now. 6, we'll just leave it be. Yeah, so basically they're saying yada yada, we confronted him about it. He's saying he's using it for chronic pain. We don't know if he's telling the truth, but we can't have him going through withdrawals right now. Lucifer's lawyers wasn't happy with the decision. He warned us to keep an eye on our painkillers. Ate some snacks. Lucifer's and Kaiser found an angle grinder, a hand axe, a hockey mask, and a sponge in the basement. It's getting dark outside. We gotta be more vigilant. Okay. Let's the zombies are gonna attack this location for sure, but maybe yeah, we're gonna just leave them for now. Um, okay, this should be good. Okay, Retro Kaiser and Death Adder ate 2 snacks. We were ready for a fight. Lucifer's lawyer was watching for zombies at the time and moved the table in front of the living room entrance, giving us more time to get into position. A zombie burst through a door leading to the living room. Death Adder 83 took command of the fight and led Retro Kaiser into the basement. That doesn't sound foreboding or weird at all. Lucifer's lawyer was unimpressed with Death Adder 83's plans and did not follow him, instead seeking refuge in the main bathroom. They were barely protected. All they had between them were a reconditioned motorcycle helmet and a hockey mask, but it was better than nothing. Most of the fighting took place in the kitchen. Death Adder bashed the zombie's head in with a baseball bat. After clobbering his left hand and his right leg, they got them all. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with cleaning up the corpses. They found a hammer, they found some gasoline. Gasoline is important when you play in the normal mode, because then you have to find and repair a car. Small number of zombies are outside the main base. Death Adder 83's and Retro Kaiser's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Retro Kaiser and Death Adder found a snack in the living room. Michael briefly stopped watching the zombies, picked up a terrifying screwdriver, and skewered a zombie in the torso through the secured window. Michael stopped working and is now resting. Okay. So, Alex is watching. Okay. That's good. So, oh, wait a second. So, in this house, Michael... No, Lucifer's is... Right. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Alex killed another zombie through the... oh, wait. A zombie wandered too close to the secured window. Alex grabbed a terrifying screwdriver and skewered its eye. Nasty. Retro Kaiser found a deck of playing cards. Blah, blah, blah. All the rooms in the house have now been searched. Kaiser played a game of solitaire. Death Adder 83 washed himself in the shower in the first bathroom. He's grateful for the soap. Michael says he heard a chopper in the distance. We have no idea where. Yeah, I mean, we should go. Fuck, this will be kind of desperate, but we heard a chopper in the distance, so we gotta get to the rescue clue. This is probably not a good idea, but we should wait till the morning. But, I mean, if the chopper's coming soon, then we don't have a choice. We'll just do a breach. Three cooking ingredients. We've got to find this clue, or if the chopper comes, then... Yeah. I'll take a hand axe. Hope this won't... this doesn't sound too good. An experimental guillotine and cage trap in the basement fired unexpectedly. Alex suffered a broken arm. From an experimental guillotine and cage trap? Okay. Barricade blocking the living room was attacked. Blah, blah, blah. There's a large mob outside. It's low. There's a large mob outside the main house. The guys are not here. Should arrive soon. Death Adder 83 and Lucifer's lawyer left Retro Kaiser behind on the way to the hotel because he couldn't keep up. Oh shit, that's a hotel. Ugh. It might be not a good idea. Lucifer's lawyer left Death Adder behind on the way to the hotel because he couldn't keep up. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Alex was so hungry he hastily prepared and ate a meal using whatever ingredients he could find. Ew, Michael is very hungry. Barricades were attacked. Michael did feel slightly fit after doing some exercises with the dud dumbbell. That dud dumbbell is popular. Okay. So the guys entered the hotel. A bunch of windows, whatever. Lucifer says he's looking forward to a good rest with the intention of breaking in. It was an easy place to get access, so he didn't have to spend. A large mob is gathering outside the hotel. There was no zombies inside the second bathroom, but the hotel is swarming with them. Ugh, that is not a good idea. I shouldn't have. That was premature for me. But the thing is, you have to go there, and it's always random where the clue is. And in this case, it's a hotel, and hotels are huge, so we could be overwhelmed at any time. This is not a good sign, guys. Shit. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh well. Lucifer's lawyer, Retro Kaiser, and Death Adder 83 were still trying to clear out the remaining zombies inside the hotel. A large mob had gathered outside the place. They were barely protected. All they had between them were a reconditioned motorcycle helmet, a hockey mask, but it was better than nothing. Lucifer's lawyer was killed after 4 zombies mutilated and trampled him in the second bathroom. Retro Kaiser was killed after 2 zombies mutilated and crushed him in the penthouse. Ooh, he was in the penthouse. It's probably like Anyway, Death at 83 was killed after 8 zombies crushed him, bashed him in the head, and broke an arm in the penthouse. Oh, geesh. Yeah, it's only Alex and Michael. So much for that. Michael gave up playing solitaire. We need some food, so we need to go out and we're gonna wait till the morning. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, again, this is what happens. A battered, injured man has arrived at the house. He says he's been hunting a zombie for the past month and wants our help. He warns us that this is no ordinary zombie. Given our current supplies, this thing will shortly kill us all. Now again, I will do it the same way as I did before. 1 to 3 is yes, offer to help, and 4 to 6 is send him away. Okay, yes, we offer to help. I rolled a 2. Shit. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end, I'm guessing. Okay. Alex and Michael could not hold out against the horrors of the town. Their struggle for survival has come to an end. Yeah, let's read the final entries. A man arrived, says he's hunting some kind of super zombie. We agreed to help him. How dangerous could some zombie be? Right on cue, a zombie appeared. It was faster and stronger than any we've seen. It tore a hole right through our defenses. It went straight for our new companion, who couldn't limp fast enough. It pulled him apart like a rag doll. Everybody else suffered the same fate. That thing wiped out everyone in the house. It focused its attention on Michael. He may have died, but he didn't go down without a fight. Using a spiked baseball bat, he chipped away at the thing, slowing it down a little. Here are the stats, basically. Yeah, this was an interesting session. We did survive, but I panicked when I heard when we saw the chopper, but I had to go there on the one hand, but I should have checked if that's a hotel or not, and that wasn't a good idea. And then, of course, randomly rolling to go and help the guy. Yeah, that wasn't a good. That didn't turn out too well. We gonna export this diary, but yeah, guys, this is the end of the game, and yeah, thanks. This is the Next Round team. Check out the Next Round, www.thenextround.net, and this is where you can find out all of our cool stuff. And yeah, hope to see you on the next Zafehouse Diaries, where another team will try to survive the horrors of the town. And will they or will they not? And yeah. Yep. Talk to you later, guys, for the Death Mug of Doom.